Hello and welcome to Celebrity Trends. If it's your first time, please hit the subscribe button and click on the bell for more amazing news on your favorite celebrities.
Now maybe the people of Britain were a bit gullible at one point in time, but I think those days are finished. People are no longer hesitant or scared to express their opinions and grievances, even if those opinions and grievances are against the royal family. When such obvious scams are being perpetuated out in front of the whole world, I think that not that many people are turning a blind eye at this point. Now the late beloved Queen, she did not like confrontation, and probably for many reasons. She didn't want to confront the problems of the terrible two, and unfortunately Charles has inherited this nightmare, and it seems like he cannot find the strength within to cut the problem off once and for all. But I am certain that the public is never going to be able to forget about the Invisibles. They are after all still in the line of succession, as is Harry, that horrible traitor, and now they actually hold the titles of Prince and Princess. The only thing that can possibly save Charles and the monarchy as a whole is the truth. He really should have been honest. Months ago, when Her late Majesty the Queen passed away, he missed such a great window of opportunity in which he could have claimed that some important decisions about the truth were the Queen's, and so it was out of his control. Now people in the US are seeing Meghan and Harry for the shysters they really are, and my belief is, considering the current climate of antipathy towards the two of them, now would be the best time to come clean about this whole mess, especially when it comes to Archofficial, who was born in the UK. While the gruesome twosome were still a part of the working royal cadre, now maybe it's going to damage the monarchy a little bit, but I think there is more than enough goodwill towards the monarchy, especially the Princess Royal and Prince and Princess of Wales, that it would not immediately collapse, and I suspect, especially if it can be proven that Harry and Meghan deceived the whole family at the beginning and tricked them into believing that Archie really belongs in the line of succession, that more people will blame them than the rest of the family. The problem is that the longer the truth about this whole situation is covered up, the more damage is going to happen when it finally comes out. It's like a cancer, and the longer that it stays hidden, the more it's gonna fester, and the more toxic it's going to become, and the greater the chance the whole organism ends up dying as a result. In case it wasn't clear from what I said before, I really do not believe that either child legitimately meets the statutory requirements to be included in the line of succession, if of course they even exist at all. I just wish the royal family would expose everything they know about the situation. This would accomplish two big things. It would get everything out in the open, and it would finally put a stop to all the speculation, all the rumors, and it takes some wind out of the sails of the entire situation. Another thing it would do is make the role of Harry and Meghan in perpetuating, initiating, and continuing this deception and the lies even more obvious to the whole world. And then, if they keep on talking trash about the royal family, everybody's just going to assume that it's sour grapes. But on the other hand, why can't Harry just share his half of the responsibility of ending all this mess, because he was the one who started it in compliance with the birth stories and all the other stories that are out there that have been peddled by this notorious yet blissfully married pair. Harry, after all, is the other half of the stories, whether they're true or completely made up. Now sometimes, family habits where the rule is to cover up the poor decisions or the family member lapse judgment can be habits that are very difficult to break. Family therapy digs into the unspoken and often handed down rules of family engagement, so when these rules or habits are finally exposed and the family understands that the rules might not apply anymore, and sometimes they actually can be hurting the family, then the rules can be reevaluated and often just thrown out. Harry is such a liability, and this plan to make it all go away is never going to work. If they think people are just going to look the other way and pretend this whole mess never happened, they are dreaming. And if he's advising that throwing money at Meghan is going to make things calm down, well, I'm sorry, but he's stupider than we even believed. It is absolutely delusional to believe this problem of the invisible children is just going to go away, and this is the king who was crowned in Westminster Abbey exactly 1 month ago, and he told a young person face to face that he came to serve, but at the same time, if the public cannot be trusted with the truth, then what does that oath mean? That declaration before God was just another lie from the House of Windsor, and he should really be rethinking his position. He prepared for this job for 70 years, and thanks to this cheap con artist and some spineless advisors, now he is facing disaster. Charles, your people need better from you. Come on. I mean, the genie is out of the bottle, and all the king's horses and all the king's men cannot put that back into the bottle again.
Thanks for watching. Till next time on Celebrity Trends.